Besides sending the police, you might want to send an ambulance or a hearse.
Hello, Billy Ho here. Today we're going to talk some more fantasy football draft season coming up on you. Want to get you prepared, and I'm going to continue my coverage on the rookie class, and we're going to get into some more quarterbacks. Today we are going to talk Anthony Richardson. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I certainly appreciate it if you have. Smash that like button, and let's get started.
Football!
Okay. PPR format, but with quarterbacks, it depends on your league scoring, whether they allow 4 points per touchdown like many do, or actually six. And as far as DraftKings goes and all that good stuff. So anyway, the Colts drafted Richardson's 4 overall. And I think I'm starting to get the hype more now. And I was like, I watched some film and I thought, well, he looks all right. And he's big, and I think it's everybody thinks he's like the next Cam Newton because the dude's huge, 6'4", 244 pounds. The guy's got 10.5-inch hands, big and fast. He runs about a 4.4 and change. We're looking at highlights now. He can elude the pass rush and make throws and scrambles around. Great. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was on that Netflix show, QB1. So that's kind of a big deal. But his career at Florida wasn't really that much. I mean, he sat out, didn't play much until 2021. He got injured in 2021 and missed all that year. Anyway, he didn't take over the starting job to 2022 and really threw for 2,500 and change yards. 53% accuracy, 17 touchdowns to 9 picks. He did, however, rush for 650 yards and 9 touchdowns on 103 carries. So he ran for about 6 yards a carry in 12 games, which this was in 12 games, so not too terribly bad. But anyway, so if you watch any of my videos, I don't know if you know me that well. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, but I'm a big Kentucky Wildcats fan. So our team faced Florida every year, and we basically shut your boy down in last season. I keep saying we beat them 26-16. Richardson went 14 for 35, 143 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 2 picks. Now, our dude we got tough defense, so, it is what it is. Anyway, from what I've read, he's coming along really good in OTAs. He may have a chance to start week 1. I think the pros are easy. Like I said, he's huge and is fast. He's going to be a threat at the goal line. His accuracy is serviceable, and he's getting better. His footwork in the pocket's pretty good. And he can throw on the run, extend plays, all that good stuff. Much better than what they had last year with Matt Ryan. He was just kind of a statue, and I guess just kind of past his prime. He certainly did not fare as well as I thought he would. I thought he would really turn that team around, but he did not. So the cons would be the overall things that make a quarterback great, right? The ability to look off cornerbacks and manipulate the coverage like most of your elite professionals do nowadays. And he needs better touch on the short throws, the dump offs out of the backfield. So I think Jonathan Taylor, he might suffer a bit. For one, on the goal line, this guy could be like the Cam Newton calling his own number and rushing in. If he's like Cam Newton at the goal line, I wouldn't touch. I don't know if I'd be drafting Jonathan Taylor very high because you know how Cam was at the goal line. He just called his own number and just pounded it in. So you're talking, you might as well jack Jonathan Taylor for at least 5 touchdowns right off the top of my head. So anyway, he needs better timing in his progressions after the drop back. But if you're drafting him in your season long, and it's going to be a risk, obviously, for one, he might not even start. I think he will, but they're talking about they having Gardner Minshew as an insurance policy. So if he's not ready, they won't push him. At least that's the impression I'm getting. He'd be awesome for best ball. Obviously, he's flying off the board in best balls from what I hear. 2 quarterback leads, tremendous upside. He's going to have the rushing and throwing touchdowns. He's got good weapons. I mean, Pittman is a very, very, very elite number one receiver. So, like I mentioned before, I don't know what kind of effect he's going to have on the goal line, impacting Jonathan Taylor, because somebody's going to have to pay. Either they're going to be handing it off to Taylor for the touchdowns, and then Richardson is going to lose a little upside there, or vice versa, like I just mentioned. But I don't see the Colts being super explosive anyway. And if you look at like this graphic I've been showing in some of these videos, the red zone touchdown efficiency, they were bottom of the league basically when they had garbage Matt Ryan. So I think he will improve that tremendously. So they're going to move way up the list. They'll probably go inside the top 20 in efficiency. Honestly, I think he will help him that much by the end of the season. So it depends on drafting him. Like I said, would be a risk because if he sits longer than expected, maybe he just not quite getting it, but he looks like he's getting there just fine. So last year, I drafted Dak Prescott in my fantasy league last year, and he didn't turn out to be as good as he should have been. But I also had Kirk Cousins as my backup, so he led my team most of the year, and you know how good a season he had. So you can always get a good backup quarterback. And if you draft him in a season-long one quarterback league, I wouldn't waste your time getting your backup. I would definitely want to make sure your ass is covered there. So anyway, if you really do think he's the next Cam Newton, then go for it. I'm all good with that. But I think he'll be good in the future. Like I said, Cam Newton came out his rookie season and had one of the best years. I mean, he was throwing for 200 yards a game right out of the gate. So I don't foresee Richardson doing that, but you never know. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate you so much. Race to 1,000 subscribers. Help me out. We're about 92 or away or something like that. So let's get it done. Thanks for watching. Till the next video. See you soon.